I like doing the more of like the, a day in the life videos or different things like that. I did one where I traveled with Nick, my boyfriend, and come with me we went to Salt Lake City to a reggae festival and did a whole little like day in the life type of thing.
So here's the real question. What do you do when the biggest thing holding you back is you?
Coming up, Sandy opens up about imposter syndrome, self-doubt, and the mental game behind showing up online.
This is the side of artist interviews people don't talk about enough. The emotional weight of being a creator.
If you've ever hesitated to hit publish, this conversation is going to hit home.
And by the end, you'll walk away with a whole new way to think about your creative journey. You can embed your videos into it. And
awesome.
I have an RSS feed. I have one for the podcast too under zhcpodcast.com. Same kind of layout. But anytime we post like a new episode like here, it will do an RSS feed where it actually has an iHeartRadio. So you only listen to it audibly, but it automatically posts it on there. So people can, I don't know if people really play on it or not. I can almost feel like websites are kind of a dying thing. But
yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if it was worth it or not for me.
I mean, really, our websites are really just kind of a gathering point for all of our social links.
It's like a glorified link tree, really.
Okay. It really is.
Yeah,
but
you have a link tree too, though, don't you?
I do have a link tree, yeah.
Yeah. So that could be your website, I guess.
It's cool. And your band is Z Frequency too?
Yeah, I'm going to send you the links and stuff.
We actually kind of started the podcast as kind of a mechanism to have another avenue to promote the band.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And that was kind of talk about that from from an independent musician standpoint. And then as we started getting interviews, it kind of evolved into the interview format that we do now. But in fact, our New Year's Eve episode that we did, we had members of our own band as our guests, which is kind of convenient when we don't have a guest. Well, let's just call the guys, man. We they'll tell them they're contractually obligated to show up.
Yeah, that's kind of been we did our second one not too long ago. So it's our second annual. I want to talk about some of the pain points you mentioned because I discovered that when I wrote the intake form, like, so I have a guest fill out an intake form and it just gives us a general idea what we want to talk about or what what the guest wants to discuss and stuff. And I was surprised at how many pain points like a content creator or podcaster has that is very similar to what musicians go through. And what's been the toughest part about growing your audience?
I just thought it would come so much easier. I just thought I'll start posting and I'm going to get all these followers. It's going to be
they're going to love me. It's going to be fantastic.
And then I was like, oh, wait, this isn't that easy. I was like, I had a goal in my mind when I started. I was like, on Instagram specifically, I want 1,500 followers in the first year. And I'm still not there. And it's been a year and a half.
Yeah, well, I didn't even check your stats, but I bet you it's better than ours. So
TikTok is doing well. I've had a couple of like videos like really blow up on there.
There was one. What was the TikTok? It was you weren't even interviewing a band. You were.
I think the one that had like 1 million views was a sign language interpreter. I don't know if that's what you're.
What was it?
It was a sign language interpreter at the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know that. Oh.
Cool.
Hey, speaking of, I want to go down a rabbit hole for just a second. So you graduated from, was that
CSU? Cal State Northridge.
Yeah, and you got a degree in deaf studies.
Yeah, that's my day job.
You signed then.
I'm fluent in sign language, and I work at a nonprofit for people with developmental disabilities, and I'm with the deaf services specialist.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I have a special request, Sandy.
Okay.
Will you sign what reggae music means to you in your heart? How does it make your heart feel?
You're really putting me on the spot.
I am. I think it'd be great. I can't translate it because I don't sign, but
okay,
I'll figure it out.
Can I think about it for a second about what?
Yeah.
It takes my brain like a processing second to go from English to
like I was gonna say, if you were to describe to somebody who is deaf, using sign. How would you describe reggae music?
I
Like,
have
is
been
it,
asked that by a deaf person, and it was a really hard question to answer.
was it really?
Yeah.
See, in my head, like I was thinking, like you would talk about how the breeze on an ocean tide makes you feel, or this hot, warm sand through your toes, palm trees in the shade, barbecues, you know, just the overwhelming sense of love and companionship. Like those were the things that were going through my head.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't have to sign it then. I just kind of spilled it all out, didn't I? But yeah.
No, I can sign it. I can sign it.
Okay. All right.
All right. Do you want me to say it at the same time, or?
Yes. Go ahead and say it.
Okay. All right. So reggae music makes me feel at peace. I feel connected to the strong message and lyrics. And I love the rhythm and just the vibe. That's it.
Yeah. Good job. Thank you
Yes.
so
How
much.
you
Thank
clap.
you.
Very cool.
Yeah, yeah. Was this how you clap? This
Say clap, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
I wanted to put that in the last little section, but I forgot about it. Okay.
No worries.
So was there
Go ahead.
is there like was there ever like a moment where you kind of like felt like you had a clip or something that you released that you thought, all right, man, this is going to be gold, this one's going to blow up, and it just didn't?
Yeah, every single one. I mean, not every single one, but yeah, I'm trying to think of a specific one. Some of like the interviews that I like, it's hard to find what clips. That's always my challenge, is what clip from this interview is the best, or like gonna grab the most attention. And so, yeah, I think like when I did that Yellow Wolf interview, I clipped it up into like 3 different parts, and they didn't do as good as I thought they would.
So weird, because I love Yellow Wolf.
I know that on YouTube it did really well.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the most viewed YouTube video, but like social media it just didn't do as well.
So are you putting a lot of emphasis on your growth for TikTok, or is it Instagram?
I would say TikTok
or-
and Instagram are like my biggest focus for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, and I thought it would be more Instagram, but now TikTok is like doing better. But I just post the same things on both of them, and
Right. We do too. We do too.
Right,
It's-
yeah, except because I mean we're of a certain age. It seems like most of our action is on Facebook, which is
Okay.
kind of depressing. But hey, cool,
No,
man.
I mean, I love it
You go with
too.
what you know, baby, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
where people our age like to hang out, because it's
Yeah.
what
yeah.
it's
Facebook doesn't
been
do
there.
as well for me, for sure.
don't-
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, and for me, I think I would love YouTube to be the one. You know what I mean? Like, because they're like, oh,
Yeah.
you're on Spotify. Yeah, we're Spotify podcast and Apple. I'm like, but we're on YouTube. Go to YouTube.
I think that we've kind of geared it more toward, you know, I mean, I there's only been a couple of times where I've even tried to like listen to one of our episodes audio only, because we have geared it so much toward
Mhm.
the visual, and all of that stuff. But you know, but you figure it out as you go.
Yeah. Can you share a time when you had a small, when you felt like a small win felt huge for your growth? Like what was one that popped off like early on where you're like, okay, yeah, I'm onto something here.
I think just getting like some follows from people that I really respect in the music scene, like different artists,
Oh, okay.
and and even just like in industry, you know, other band managers and other like Cali Roots Festival followed me, and I was like, that's sick.
Yeah.
Just to get like
Yeah,
you know.
nice.
And then when I'm out,
so that
I was just gonna say when I'm out and people are like, "Say what?" to me, like people that I don't even always know. I'm like, oh. Actually,
Right
one
on.
time that just
Oh, that's
reminded
gotta
me.
be so cool.
One time we were on vacation in Hawaii, and we went into like this little store to get some snacks or something, and the guy at the cash register knew "Say what," and I was like, "What?" So that was
So
that
you
was
gotta-
the one and only time that's happened.
there'll be more. There'll be more.
That's sick.
But it's enough to make you like, I bet you walked out of that little convenience store going, man,
Yeah,
like who would have
so
known?
stoked.
that some random guy in Hawaii at a convenience store is following what I do, and appreciate it.
I have to imagine you kind of walked out of there on cloud nine, like,
Yeah.
that was cool. That was so cool because it's so validating. It's so like you do all of this stuff, and in the most random place where you never expected somebody to be into your stuff, you get recognized, and you meet somebody that you connected with without even knowing it. Yeah. Across all of that distance. That is wicked.
What about you guys?
So are you
same question?
Same. I'm really thrilled because the trumpet player from Oingo Boingo, former members, wishes me happy birthday every year on Facebook.
Oh, I love that.
Which is and I'm a trumpet player, and man, so I'm that guy. When we go to when Boingo former members would tour, they don't tour anymore, but they, when they'd be here, I'd be the one camped out right in front of the horn section, man, just like there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that's cool. But we Zach and I went and did there was a music festival last summer in Utah County, south of Salt Lake City, called Fork Fest down in American Fork, and a local legendary ska band reunited to play the show. They're a band called Stretch Armstrong. And in the 90s, kind of starting in the late 80s, but really into the early and up through the 90s, Utah was ska central, man. Like, it was just ska centric. And this is one of the local bands that really, and I mean, they were out, playing with No Doubt and Hepcat and the Aquabats and Skank and Pickle, and just they were part of the scene. So they reunited, and we've become friends with a lot of the guys from that band over the years. And so we were there, and we had a couple of people recognize us from the show, and dude held up his phone with the YouTube. This you guys? That's us. Oh, cool, man.
I just subscribed. I'm like, cool. Here, have a sticker. Yeah.
Dude, you want a sticker? Here's our card.
Yeah. So, but that was cool. I am not as cool as being in Hawaii, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
I mean, American Fork, Hawaii, I mean,
Hawaii lives in radio.
Minor differences, minutia.
So, Sandy, what strategies are you working on right now, or are you just going to kind of roll with the same sort of formats of reels and interview format that you've been doing, or do you have any ideas for some kind of like twisting things up a little bit, or?
Yeah, I don't have any specific plans, any major plans. Just keep doing what I'm doing. I like doing the more of like the, a day in the life videos or different things like that. I did one where I traveled with Nick, my boyfriend, and, come with me we went to Salt Lake City to a reggae festival and did a whole little like, day in the life type of
little
thing.
Series of that's cool.
Yeah.
And you put that all in one reel, or did you do multiple?
It was
reels
like
for
two.
that one?
It was 2 reels. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
then I feel like I'm always getting better at interviews as I go, and I'm trying to work on not, because you watch it back and you're like, oh, I wish I would have said that, or I wish I would have asked that question when they said that, like every time. So I don't know, just working on not doing that to myself. Or
dream guest, dead or alive, first musician you'd mic up for a 5-minute hot seat.
Ooh, Bob Marley, definitely would be a dream.
Nice. Right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Say one of my, I have to give another one. Living dream interview who could possibly happen is Action Bronson. He's one of my favorite rappers, and
nice.
Manifested.
Let's put it out. This manifest right here.
We just
you know
put it out in the universe.
This is where magic happens, man. The ZHZ podcast puts this shit out in the universe so that it happens.
Right.
So
we make dreams happen, but they just don't happen to us,
No, it's gonna happen tonight.
Yes. Where can people find out more about Say What with Sandy? One more time.
At Say What with Sandy, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Say What with Sandy.
And of course, we'll be blasting out all your links with the, with the link in description. Is that how they say it?
Yep. Links in the description. And
she lives in the description.
She lives in Instagram land, and that's where you'll get the best reach if you want to reach out to her and give her some love, and be sure to subscribe and follow.
Sandy, thank you for joining us. This has just been so cool, because it's like, I feel like it's kind of a peer interview. It's kind of like, picking your brain for things that you're doing, because I love what you're doing. And if you ever have those moments of imposter syndrome, you can add us to your little self-affirmations in your head saying, no, this is cool, because man, keep on doing what you do, because the way you do it, the way you interview people, the way it's just chill conversation, it's not it's free flowing, it's fun, you get a good person, you've got the personality for it, so please do not ever stop.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for having me. It's my first time being interviewed ever.
You did great. Yeah.
Oh, how the tables have been turned.
I know. It's fun. You guys are easy to talk to. I appreciate it. And
if you'll have to come back.
Make sure that next time if you find yourself in our neck of the woods, let's make sure and connect and at least grab a bite and a drink, or hopefully the stars align.
We're gonna see some
for you to be in town when we'll be getting back on stage with this new band Z Frequency sometime in the spring. So hopefully those stars align, because I know that would be a blast as well. So well, we appreciate you taking your time. Don't forget to check out, or is that something that I'm not supposed to read yet?
What was it say?
Don't forget to check out our next episode with link above.
Oh, yeah.
New episodes drop weekly, and hit subscribe.
We don't have any new episodes.
Yeah,
so just subscribe to the channel.
Check it out.
So,
subscribe.
Join us next time when our guest will be insert artist name here.
Yeah, exactly.
That was some real talk. The mental side of creating is no joke.
Sandy's honesty is exactly why her artist interviews connect so deeply.
Go follow Say What with Sandy on YouTube and all the socials.
And as always, subscribe to the channel for more conversations just like this.
Catch you on the flip side.